All right. So first thing Forex Fargo likes to do from marking up these charts, right? So first thing I like to do, I like to change my chart to a line chart, right? Just kind of identify some levels, right? So first thing, once again, we're on a monthly time frame right here. So we got a nice level approaching this monthly level right here. We can change it and alter it if we want to. Second thing that we like to do as well, I like to draw a trend line just from a few years ago or something like that, right? So maybe from 2018. Um, oops, sorry, maybe from 2018. So yeah, let me finish marking these levels, right? I can delete them and change them if I want to. Doesn't matter. I'm just giving you guys some ideas, right? So mind you, you're gonna find the clearest chart movement on the line chart. You can ask plenty of people, but you just see how this just eliminates all the noise. Once again, this is on a monthly time frame. If we go ahead and drop this down to a weekly time frame, right, now we can kind of identify things a little bit more, right? We can add, a secondary line right here. And once again, we can always change this if we want to. So I'm just giving you guys a quick synopsis, all right? So yes, right now, this looks like we just added 3 lines. And pretty much, essentially, that's all you really need. You guys are making it way more fucking difficult. You know what I mean? Look, I can tell you just by looking at the naked chart that you can add a 4-hour daily trend line right there, right? You can use your trend lines right there. This level right here, if we mark this as a zone, right? Literally just go like this, just based off of the weekly levels that we have on the line chart, right? So now I'll keep these right here. All right. Now what I like to do, I like to go ahead and I like to go back to a candle chart. All right. So now we're on the candle chart, and now this helps me, just understand things a little bit more. So just going back and let's see, looking at the beginning of January, where we at? I was looking at the beginning of this year, right? So January 20th or so, right? You can see that 2019 lows ended like this, right? So, you can say that your 2019 lows are right here. Now, all of this is going to seem irrelevant to you all, but then again, all of it's not. You guys need to be able to look at the chart in all time frames and be able to understand where there are strong areas, where there are short areas, weak areas, where there are market levels that swapped and so on and so forth, right? So I'm taking the time to do this to try to explain the best that I can. So what I do is sometimes you'll see me use the 2019 lows, all right? Right. So from that level, you can see that the second week of January, we had this nice push up. We had this nice little, doji candle right here on the weekly time frame, and we had this nice little fucking push up. Boom, bam. What happened from there? Just doing this at the top of the weekly close. Price broke above these weekly levels that was literally from like second to third quarter. Then we had a slight retest. We had a nice pullback, right? We had a slight retest and a pullback. This week of March or whatever, this is probably, during all this COVID coronavirus shit, when shit was like, not that it's not hitting the fan still, but we had pretty much, that was huge fucking momentum. That's like 1,000 plus fucking pips or so, right? Since then, all right, price seemed to have been respecting this level. So even though we had all of these stop points, liquidity fills to the upside, right? Price was still respecting the fact that this level was held from January 2018 up until January 2019, right? So we've yet to have a close above this. We've just been flirting with these levels, right? So what I would anticipate to happen is that if we were able to break above these levels, we still have on the first weekly candle, we still have 100 pips. Then we have 195 pips. Then to the high side, we have 300 pips. Now, that will be a little unlikely, but then again, it's very not, because if we just look at the CAD overall, I think CAD is reliant on, its oil exports and everything like that. Euro just seems to be going strong because the dollar is just all over the place and shit. Euro is having the strength based off of, Euro is having the strength based off of, EG and everything like that. But once again, this is a weekly. So let's go ahead and see what happened on a daily time frame, right? So on a daily time frame, you can see, we're approaching this level of resistance, right? 4-hour time frame, what is it that you're looking at? You're still waiting to see. So honestly, what I would do, I literally would just mark my chart or doing the clips like this, right? One or two things is gonna happen, and I'm actually gonna do an arrow. Where's the arrow? So we'll probably have something like this, right? Then we might get another pullback down to this level right here because these were like these daily levels. And then if that happens, then we'll probably be looking for some long opportunities like that. Right now, once again, don't know if this helped. If it did help you, it did. If it didn't, by all means, like I said, I'm not the best teacher. I just know what I'm looking for. So that would be something that I'd be looking for. Obviously, that it just looking to the left, that this is some resistance level. So you wouldn't want to take a buy right here immediately. You'd want to wait for a pullback. The best pullbacks, are usually on 84-hour levels, can be around this level or around this level. I just prefer mine to be where the initial move is probably going to happen. So it probably would look something like this. If it happens the way I want it to, should be a W pattern like that. All right, so it should be like 1, 2, and then the third move should be like that. All right, yeah, so Forex Fargo is going to be checking out. Hopefully you guys really